The second life, every man lives 2 lives. But the second, it doesn't begin until he realizes he only has one. And when that realization hits you, it doesn't whisper, it roars. Suddenly, all those little things you thought mattered, the complaints, the drama, the chasing of stuff you don't even need, they lose their grip, and what's left is clarity. Raw, painful, beautiful clarity that this is it, this moment, this breath, this shot, and you either take it or you don't. You see, a happy man might want 10,000 things, but a sick man, he only wants one. And that's the thing, we're not lacking because we don't have enough. We're lacking because we want too much. Our desires multiply endlessly, like waves in a storm. And every single desire, every single craving for more is a door that opens up to suffering if it's not managed. That doesn't mean you don't dream. That doesn't mean you don't want big things. It means you learn how to focus. Learn how to choose your desire wisely. Because here's the truth, the universe is rigged in your favor if you play it right. If you want one thing, just one thing with all your heart, and you focus your entire being on it relentlessly, faithfully, the universe bends toward it. But everything else, you gotta let that go. Let go of comparison, let go of approval, let go of the noise, and come home to your truth. We live in a world obsessed with blueprints and 5-year plans. People always say, you gotta know exactly what you're doing, why you're doing it, and where it'll lead. But you know what? That's not how life really works. You don't need to know everything, you just need to know what's in front of you right now. You just need to show up, do the thing, and do it with everything you've got. There is power in presence, in doing something for the sake of doing it. Not because it's part of some master strategy, but because your soul is in it fully, fiercely, and with no guarantee of reward. Now listen, go into battle with your dream. I mean, really go in. Don't hide from the fight. Don't avoid the arena because you're afraid of getting hit. That's not living, that's surviving. Get in there, get knocked down, get bruised. Because every scar will teach you how to hold your position. Every fall is a lesson in how to rise again. Most people stay on the sidelines because they don't want to feel pain, they don't want to be embarrassed, they don't want to fail. But here's the thing, you're going to fall anyway. Whether you play or not, life will knock you down, so you might as well get in the game. What you're looking for is self-discipline. And that doesn't come from anyone but you. Not your coach, not your parents, not your boss. It comes from the one person who looks back at you in the mirror every morning. Self-discipline means you decide, you choose better. You become better not for anyone else, but because you owe it to yourself. Want to change your life? Start with one discipline. Any area of your body, your time, your words, lock in on one thing and follow through. Discipline is exciting. It's where your power lives. It's not flashy, it's not loud, it's quiet, consistent effort over time. Even when it's hard, even when it doesn't work the way you thought, you keep showing up because it might not always go your way, but it's still worth it. The best we've got is not perfect, but it's all we have. Just like life, the fact that it ends doesn't mean it wasn't beautiful. No one is coming to save you. Read that again, let it sink in. No one is coming. You're on your own now. And it's not a curse, that's a gift. Because it means you hold the pen. You get to write your story. You can rewrite your future anytime you want. But it starts with accountability. We're standing in front of that mirror and owning every part of your story, even the parts that broke you. Yes, what happened to you wasn't fair. You didn't deserve the pain. But healing doesn't begin until you stop waiting for an apology and start giving yourself the permission to move forward. Motivation is nice, but motivation fades. It's a spark, not a flame. What carries you is the habit. What carries you is the decision to commit just once and then honor that commitment daily, especially when you don't feel like it. You don't need to keep redeciding. You just need to do it again and again. We get so caught up in big goals that we forget it's the small, tiny actions that change your life. It's waking up early, it's making that call, it's going to the gym when no one's watching, it's finishing the task, it's doing one more rep, one more page, one more thank you. Those small acts become the foundation for greatness. You have to believe it can happen for you. Not just for the people you admire, not just for the ones who look the part. You, and if that sounds hard to believe, start with this. Your life can change, but it won't change if you keep doing what you've always done. Nobody's journey is easy. There will be setbacks. There will be heartbreaks. There will be days you want to give up, but that's not the time to quit. That's the time to listen. Life doesn't scream at you at first. It whispers. And if you ignore the whisper, one day it'll shout. So ask the right questions, not why is this happening to me, but what is this here to teach me? Growth lives inside that question. If you're not happy with your life, something has to change, and that something is probably you. Because here's a hard truth. It's never going to feel like enough. There's no perfect day where everything clicks and all the lights turn green. You can't wait for that. You have to fight for your dream today with blood, sweat, and tears. That's what builds tomorrow. And finally, don't forget who you are. Don't forget your brilliance. Don't forget the people who helped you get here. Don't forget what you're made of. Because on this road to success, there will be detours. There will be days when everything feels like it's going against you. When that day comes, and it will, I want you to remember this. Don't let up. Put on more steam. That's not just a lineage, it's a way of life. You don't burn out because of the grind. You burn out because you forget why you're grinding. So hold on to your why. Let it fuel you. When you're tired, remember your why. When it hurts, remember your why. When you want to quit, remember your why. Because hope is powerful. It's not some fluffy emotion, it's fire. It's grit. It's the belief that something better is always possible if you're willing to work and fight for it. Hope has carried us through every storm. It will carry you too. So if you're in a dark place right now, I need you to keep swinging. Even if you don't feel like you're making progress, even if every hit feels useless, keep going, because that piñata you're swinging at is filled with the sweetness of your future. But most people never get to taste it. They quit before the candy drops. You want your reward? Stick around. Be available. Be present. Be stubborn. Be relentless. Walk by faith, not by sight. Because what you can't see might be closer than you think. Here's the truth. Life doesn't give you unlimited chances. Your real life begins the moment you realize you've only got this one. That's when everything shifts, when you stop waiting, stop doubting, and finally take control. No one's coming to do it for you. It's on you to rise, to commit, and to keep moving forward, even when it's hard. Discipline yourself, believe in your strength, and start becoming who you're meant to be. If this message meant something to you, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who needs to hear it. This is your moment. Don't waste it. Start now.